Scorpios, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th to the 15th of June. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying the energies at the moment. Beautiful energy message that came out this week here. Really heartfelt sort of message, really enjoyable message. We will be going into the elements of fire and water a little bit later on, but before we do that, we will get messages from the energy and also a chakra sequencing for you, Scorpio. Just want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers that we had last week. A lot of people subscribing, so it's absolutely beautiful to see. I do thank you very much for all the support you give to this channel. So yes, let's get on with your messages, shall we? Let's see what's going on there. Let's make that first connection to the 0 point energy. There we go, making that disconnection to the physical world, but not quite in the energy world. So we're between the two. There we go, lovely. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the energies here. Seems to be a lot of blue actually coming through. And this could be talking to oneself. It seems like the energy here is helping you. I think you're going to be your biggest motivator this week here, Scorpio, and it is good motivating energy. There's a mixture between emotional and heart energy, so it could be good for relationships in a particular way of communicating how you feel, getting the responses that you're putting out there, putting out the right messages, getting the right messages back, and things really sort of ticking up in that sort of area there. I think it will make it easy for relationships. And that could also be on your financial side as well, helping things, putting oil in the gearbox and helping the machinery sort of tick over nicely. And it's very enjoyable, relaxed energy as well that's coming through for you. Really nice. Let's just see what the messages are from the energy that's flowing down this energy line that I'm sat upon. Okay, this is great. This is like energy here is helping you to be super efficient in your life. And being this sort of like, okay, I need to do that, need to do that. Therefore, if I want that, that's what I need to do. Okay, let's do that first. So, okay, that's one step after the other. And I think energy is asking you to sort of like, just be confident and step one step in front of the other, gradually building what you want to do. Whatever your end goal is, be it a spiritual path, be it an emotional path, be it a physical or material path, whatever pathway it is, it seems like that energy is sort of like, you could use it as a really good soundboard at the moment. That's what it is. So, it helps you with a great deal of clarity and what the physical steps, it seems to be the physical steps that you need to take in order to get there. It's like someone's like with a clipboard, sort of like ticking things off, kind of going, there you go, and there you go. Boom. Actually done. And there's a beautiful, and I think this is like sorting out a lot of or getting on and doing a lot of the simple things with ease, with a great deal of communication, is going to help the sun come out in your life. Absolute joy. Let me just cut that sound off, sorry. A great deal of sunshine and joy within your life. That's what the fundamentals, because you're feeling it's going to give you a sense of real security as you go forward, because you're the one creating it. Really nice energy coming through for you there. Let's just see what sort of chakra sequencing, how you put your energies into a situation and what sort of sequencing is best to follow. Okay, so let's just see, get that 0 point again. There we go, we've got that. So we've got the crown and the root, and it's really beautiful. It's the root chakra is slightly raised, so that allows the crown chakra to grow. So therefore, that increases your consciousness, and that's that consciousness of engagement with everything that is around you. So then you can put in the steps that you need to do to manifest your wants. There is an aspect of this, though, of stress related. Do not try and do too much, or do not try to bite off more than you can chew. Don't forget about that sunshine that we talked about in the message there, come through from energy. I think that's really important because there's a certain tightening in the neck and the shoulder and so forth in the muscular section behind the back, going down there. And that's on the right hand side, so that has concerns with your sort of your joy, your happiness, your pastimes, your pleasures in life. And maybe, you're trying too hard, therefore you're having to cut out certain things that would normally make you feel happy and joyful to do. Certain little things, sort of saying, I can't come to work, walk this week because I'm doing this, that and the other. And do you really need to do this, that and the other? Or should you just be concentrating on the things that give you the results? And I think this is where the vertical energy is trying to help you to sort of like stay true, so then you've also still got that time for you, that personal time, that me time, as it were, that you need. Okay, it's on the move now, and it's moving into the solar plexus. Solar plexus is really lovely. Heartfelt determination for the solar plexus of sort of kind of going, doing the needs in order to produce the wants. And it's very much directed towards the heart. So therefore, everything that you should be doing this week, the energy that you should be putting into either business, personal life, whatever it is, should be there to cultivate or generate the good vibration of the sunshine within your life. And I think that's where the determination is coming through, sort of saying, I'm going to get that, because if I get that, life is going to be so much better. That sort of attitude, if you can approach life like that with your force, I think this is where you're going to get really good results for you. Okay, it's on the move again, and it's moving up to the third eye and the throat chakra. Now, as I said, the third eye and the throat chakra is one chakra, and it's just in a U-bend. So here's the third eye, and there's the throat chakra, and it goes in this sort of circular sort of this U-bend sort of factor. And it is the U-bend which seems to be the most important thing here between the throat and the third eye, and it coming more from the third eye. So it's basically following your intuition and knowing that crossover point between what is within you, so what you need to express in order to open up the doors and make your passage from one state to another, from without a job to a job, or without a relationship to a relationship with greater ease. And, not saying too much, not having to, feed life too much. It's almost a fair exchange between your inner vision and the inner vision of another person or another company or whatever it is around you. It's the combination between you and something else, which, you want to be looking for, where it really works. Okay? Let's see where it moves on from there. Now it's just reiterating the third eye a little bit more than anything else, to sort of saying stay true to your vision and the way in which you do things. The heart wants to come out, but I think this week here is getting things in order before, it's the difficulty before the happiness, as it were. That's what you're cultivating. Now I've got the root and the crown going on. That's coming really nicely. Just trying, just have that little caveat of not trying to do carry too much more than anything. 10 of Wands sort of scenario. Be wary of that. Okay, so that's really lovely energy there that's going on. Let's just see what's going on with your Astroflower. So we were talking about earth and no, not earth, water and fire coming out this week. Fire. Yes, so water and fire. So here you go, you got your Astroflower, which is just at the top here. So if you're looking at the fire, there's not a lot going on. It's mainly that fire that comes in from Sagittarius. Now this gives you, it's coming in between petals. You can just see just down here where you can see the petals that I'm talking about. So between petal 8 and 9, you have mutable, 8 and 10, sorry, you have mutable fire, which is between your engagement with life and your future. So it's playing with your passions a little bit, seeing where that connection between your inner vision and what's being communicated, or what the answer, the question answer response is coming in, how it works, and where you meet someone in the middle with those passions. And that's where you can cultivate your passions for your future with a greater extent with the people that are around you. You also have that mutable fire that continues on to the top left of petal 6. Now, petal 6 is your inner sanctum, is your inner being. And the top left there is how you express your inner being into your future. So this is where you can be taking a little bit of that sort of passionate engagement with your relationships and apply it within your financial world in order to sort of put in place the needs so then you can manifest your wants. It's really important that. That's the only sort of fire you've got going on in your flower. So you do have this fire water connection on the surface between petal 8 and petal 10. And that is where it's going to stimulate your emotional or your sort of your well-being, your state of well-being, emotional and mental in a way, where it's consistency. That's what you're looking for within your partner, within your relationships around you. So when you put a bit of fire in, they put a bit of fire in, and then therefore it starts building. And then that's when it gets lovely, beautiful, warm waters of the emotional sense within your life. Really, really beautiful. You do have other waters around you because you're split between, you've got water at the surface and air at your base within your Astroflower. But you do have waters on your relationship side, on your petals 1, where you get the mutable, petals 1, where you get the fixed energy side, between your air and the waters that come in from Aquarius, which gives you that sort of engagement with people around you in a very fixed sense, kind of going, these are my emotions, this is logically what should be returning. When it's working well, and that's going to feed that fire above you. You also have on your karmic path that combination of water and air cardinal energies coming in from Capricorn and Libra. So this is giving a certain logic to your emotional path. And this is giving you a direction. And I think that direction is built out of that fire at the top. If you look on your financial side, petals 3, 4, 7 and 9, you only have that spot of fire that comes from Sagittarius at the top there, but the rest of it, there's no water in there and there's no fire. And this is about you getting on and doing matter of fact within your financial world, within your job, your business, or your personal projects within your life. It's getting the fundamentals in line and just going ahead and doing it. And this is going to drive that passions for the relationship side, which is going to allow you to then have what you need financially to explore what you want on your relationship side. Really, really good energies for you at the moment. Let's just put a few cards on that. I think that fire that comes through, although it's not the strongest out of the fire and the waters, I think that's what's going to be sort of playing the most. So let's just have a look what's going on with that mutable fire on your relationship side. And I think this is what's that sunshine, that happiness after difficulty. Look at that. 2 of Cups. Yes, you certainly have an aspect of you being being in alignment with other people. If you imagine, that chakra, your throat and third eye chakra, so let's say one-handed your throat and the other one's the third eye, as it joins together, and it's that looping factor there, that infinity sign, that is where you're connecting with other people around you to seeing if you put in passions, someone else will put in passions, and the pair of you putting your passions in together will be absolutely brilliant. For a spiritual path, if you're looking at a spiritual sort of sense, it's getting in alignment with what is spiritually right for you on your relationship side. Very beautiful, passionate energies. Let's just see what's going on with that cardinal water and cardinal air on petal 2. Wheel of Fortune. Really good. I think if you give this clear direction for yourself emotionally and then knowing the passions you need to put into life, all of a sudden this is going to make things work so much better, and it's going to make that sort of 2 of Cups even more special for you, where you drive on and you're really sort of converting a lot into sort of possibilities. And look what you get down on petal 1 with that fixed water and fixed air, which is a reflection of your energies, Scorpio. You get the Empress card. Now, the Empress card is brilliant because she can manifest one thing out of a lot of different things, and she's creating a whole new world. She's giving birth to a whole new world in her life, and it's coming through you, that moon there at the top, and there's that sun that's in the background. Don't forget about that happiness and that sun, because it's definitely can come through for you this week here if you engage with that passion in a very measured sense and, you know, enjoyment with others that are around you. Let's just see what that mutable fire does on your financial side and see how that sort of interacts with you. Playing smart. 7 of Swords. 7 is a number of revelation. It's revealing to you how to play this smart so that your financial world, your job, your business, your projects, whatever's going on in your personal life on the physical front, will start playing into your favor, so you can explore the joys of your personal life, you know, of your spiritual path, your emotional path, whatever it is. Playing absolutely smart here and having that balance within it. And that's that harmonious side here, bringing balance and harmony back to your life. I think that has to do with that Libra energy that crosses over at the base of petal 10, so that's in the here and now, making sure everything you do within the material world brings balance into it. And I think that's what all that in the messages from the energy is, checking off your list here and doing your needs in order to produce your wants. So there you go, Scorpio. I hope you get the best out of these readings, really do. Thanking you very much for your subscriptions, your likes, your shares and all of that malarkey. Don't forget about the live that we do on Sunday night at 2100 hours at UK time. Questions and answers on anything to do with your readings or to do with the energy videos that we do during the week. It'd be lovely to see you there. In the meantime, I guess that's all for me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun. And, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.